Welcome to another lesson of Microsoft Word. So today we're going to show you the beginner's guide to MS Word. So what is MS Word? MS Word is Microsoft Word where you can make your document, sometimes even presentation. Well, we have a different type of software for that, which is going to be MS Word presentation, or which is also called PowerPoint. But you can also make your presentation and document in this software, which is going to be Microsoft Word. So as this is a beginner's guide, there's going to be some simple, basic, and some useful things which I'm going to show to you today. So without any further ado, let's just move into the lesson. So when you open up Microsoft Word, an interface like this will open up, and this is how it's going to look like. So today I'm using Microsoft Word or MS 365 edition. I always suggest you to use newer versions of Microsoft because it contains a newer tool, and the previous one don't contain like a lot of tools which you're going to need to make your work a lot easier. So try using the newer versions of MS Word. So as you can see that there are several of these options over here. Well, these are called tabs, and these tabs contain tools which are related to the group. Let's say the home tab contains like this clipboard, font, paragraph, and styles and editing. And then insert contains whatever type of object you want to enter or insert in your page. Then we have design, where you will be able to design your pages or even your contents. Layout is going to contain all of the layouts or the layout of your document. Reference is going to be where you can add in references and other stuffs, like as you can see, like footnotes, research, bibliography, captions, index, and table of authorities. We also have mailings, review, view, and help. So as this is just a basic and beginner's guide, so I'm just going to stick to home tab and file tab today. So the first one is going to be, I'm going to show to you, is going to be the home tab. So as you can see that there are several types of tools, but all of them are now, grouped. So first off, let's go to the file tab. And as you can see, when I open up file tab, there are a lot of these tools. So home is going to be where it's going to contain all of these tools. So we have new. So if you want to open up a new, page or a new template, or maybe even, pre-built themes, well, this is your place. You can like open up a blank presentation or a document, and you can also open up templates and pre-built themes, as you can see over here. If you want to select any of them or want to use it without, spending a lot of time editing and formatting your document, just click on whichever one you like according to your category and just press on create, and it will take some time and load up your category and your template right on your document, as you can see over here. And you can also edit your data right over here, like let's say delete it, and you can edit your data just like you want. You can even change the photos however you want it to be. So as I don't need any of those, I'm just gonna go to blank document later on, but I'm gonna go to new again. So here you can also search for online templates. Another thing you have to keep in mind that you have to stay connected to the internet and also your Microsoft account so that you can get the full potential of Microsoft Words. So as you can see over here is going to be a search bar where you will be able to search the templates of your desire. You can also see there are some suggested searches. Select any one you want and it will open up or show you the type of templates or the type of pre-built themes which you want to use. Now it's going to be open. So as you can see, when I open up this open tab or open section, you can see that there are 5 of this section. It's going to be recent, OneDrive, this PC, Add a Place, and Browse. So recent is where your recent Word document is going to be available. You can like open up each and any one of them just by double clicking on it, and it will open up the Word document which you want to work on. Then we have is OneDrive. Well, OneDrive is very important in this modern age because let's say you worked on a PC and then you can't use that PC anymore, but you uploaded that document in OneDrive. And then you can open up that document from anywhere in the world just by, having access to your Microsoft account. So this is like a drive, like Google Drive, but this is from Microsoft. So I suggest you use this, okay? Now we have is this PC, Add a Place, and Browse. So this PC is going to be where you will be able to, open up your document from whichever folder you want. Well, Add a Place is going to be where you can select a place from where you can, export or import your document. Let's say OneDrive, and we also have OneDrive for Business. So select whichever one you want, but I most of the time prefer using just OneDrive instead of Business. But you can like use Business as well. We also have Browse. When you click on Browse, you will see an interface like this will open up. And this interface is where you can open up any drive and any folder and any document wherever you want from. Just click on whichever file you want and then just press on open and it will open up that document. Then we also have info, save as, print, share, export, close, accounts, feedback, and options. Well, we're not going to show it to you now, so we're just going to go back and just show you the home tab. Okay, I'm just going to open up a new blank document so you can see that I have a new one. You can also use the shortcut key, which is going to be Control+N to open up a new document. Well, that is also doable. Okay, now what I'm going to show you is going to be editing text and how you can copy, paste, and use the tool Format Painter. So first off, if you want to like edit your text in Microsoft Word, just use your cursor, drag it to the place where you want to edit your text, and then what you're gonna do is just type in your text. Let's say oranges. You will be able to navigate through Microsoft Word by using left, right, up, and down. Let's say you can also hit like enter to skip a line, and use tab to skip some spaces. Well, that is going to be a different lesson, but I'm just going to stick to this. Now what you're going to do is obviously learn how to copy, cut, and paste. Well, there are different methods. If you want to like select your text, what you're going to do is just hold on to your left mouse key and then drag it over the text which you want to copy or select. You can see that there are different sections and tools how you can use those. There's going to be bold, italic, underline. Well, whenever you select or click on those, it will be directly applied. And if you like click or select those again, it's going to be get back to its default self. Now what you're going to see is how you will be able to like select different type of fonts. Well, you can just select on this and it will take you to this section and you can select whichever font you want. Let's say I want this font which is called Fort, and now you can see the font has been applied. Now if I want to change the size, you can just go over here and select whichever one you want. And another thing you have to keep in mind that you can see that there are several numbers missing. Let's say it jumped from 36 to 48. Well, if you're facing that problem, you can also type in 47 if you want to. Like whichever type of data or whichever size you want, just type here and it will be applied. But you have to keep in mind that it has to be selected. You can also change the size by clicking on this increase font size and decrease font size. You can also change this case. Let's say I want all uppercases, and you can see all have been like changed. You can also capitalize each word or toggle cases, and now all have been small lettered. And you can also use like toggle cases. Okay, that's going to be up to you. You can also change the color and differentiate them. Let's say I want them red. Well, I clicked on here and you can also see there are different type of options or different type of colors which you can use. You can also even highlight them. Well, you have to like select it and then it will be highlighted, but I don't want that, so I'm just going to undo it. Now what I'm going to show you is going to be copy, paste, and cut. Well, if you want to copy, paste, and cut, you can just have to select the text which you want to copy. Well, there are going to be two types of way how you will be able to copy a text or even an object. So there are just keyboard, and then you can also use these tools. Well, if you want to use these tools, just click on this copy, and then let's say I'm going to skip a line, and then you're going to paste it from selecting this. And you can see that the text has been copied. Well, it also works on different type of objects such as icons, shapes, and even images, sometimes even videos, and also audios. That's going to be up to you. Now what I'm going to do is copy this by using only keyboard shortcut. So I'm going to do is select on it and then press Ctrl+C. I'm going to go to the next line and just press paste. Well, there is another way of pasting data. What you can do is just press Ctrl+V, which is the keyboard shortcut, and you will be able to see that it has been pasted. Well, I didn't use paste. Okay, now I'm going to do is show you another method of how you can like cut or move data. Well, if you want to move your data directly, what you can do is cut your text or even cut your shape, photo, and video. If you want to do that, you can see that there is another option called cut, and you can also use the shortcut which is Ctrl+X. I'm just going to use this tool first, and you can see that the data has been removed, but it hasn't been deleted. well, it's copied to the clipboard. So I'm going to do is just paste it by using Ctrl+V, and you can see that the data has been pasted. You can also paste it however you want. Let's say merge formatting. Let's say you want pictures. You can also keep the text only. Okay, that's going to be totally up to you how you're going to do it. Now, there is another option or another tool over here which is called Format Painter. So what is this tool? So let me just give you an example and then describe it to you. I'm going to type is mangoes. Well, I don't need the formatting, so I'm going to do is just, get to black. And then from here, I'm going to do is calibrate light. What I'm going to do is 18. Now I'm going to do is type in mangoes. And you can see that it is like default. But I want this text to appear just like this format. Even, the font, the color, and even the size. So what I can do over here is going to be using the tool called Format Painter. So I'm going to do is keep my text or my cursor over here. And I'm going to do is select on Format Painter. So what it does is just copies the formatting and then imitates the same steps which place you want to apply to. So I'm going to do is click Format Painter, and what I'm going to do is just drag it over here, which is going to be like selecting, your text or your object. I'm going to do is just let go of my left mouse key now. And you can see the same text, the same format has been applied on this text too. So now you know the beginner's guide of MS Word. Well, there are also some, basic ones called this paragraph section. You can align your data like this if you want it to be centered. You can also use, shortcut keys, which is going to be Control-J, and you can also see from here, which is going to be Control-R. You can also see which is going to be Control-J to justify, Control-E, and then we also have Control-L to align them however you want it to be. You can also bullets to, make bullets of each and every one. Let's say I'm going to keep bullets on here, and you can see that all of them has been applied. You can also use numbers. You can also use spacing just like this. You can also use sections like this where you will be able to start your page from wherever you want. Okay, you can also use sort however you want it to be, and also page breakers, or where you have your secret or hidden formattings. And we also have the fill tool, and also we have the border section. And at last, the last tool is going to be line spacing. So if I want line spacing over here, I'm just going to click on it and select the line spacing according to my desire. So this will be it. Hope you understood everything, and thank you for watching this video.